Hey, what's going on, guys? We've got another update on the Lego Castle project. It's been a couple weeks and kind of got a lot done. Starting off with the castle area, I went ahead and added the water wheel and then moved it where it was previously on the front, right here, and then moved it to this side. I think it looks a lot better. Just kind of looked awkward before. And then I did add this forge area with some lights. You can see on the back side here, those are some older lights that are no longer available on the market, but you can get similar ones all over the place. I still like to use a lot of hardware lights. I think I can pick it up right there. That one, that light I get all over, I use those all over the build and in my previous build, and save a lot of money by getting them at the hardware store. So we've got this castle area we're working on, and then we're also still doing some landscaping, working on the rock work. What I'm thinking of doing is having a path with a village that would lead to this first archway, or this most recent archway that I just built, and connecting that with a gate to the castle. You can see I added a lot of vegetative growth using these bamboo pieces, and then the dark green leaves and a ton of the light green leaves. So those have been pretty useful. So pretty happy with how this arch worked out. Had to do a lot of building on the side just to get, see if I can pop one of these wedge pieces off, just to get the right curvature, the right height, and make the arch look as natural as possible. So without just using a bunch of inverted slopes. So I thought that turned out pretty good, something I can work off of. Got this waterfall in with lights behind it, and then this waterfall I just completed. Thought it turned out pretty good. You can see it's got mostly 1x2 plates, and then try to make them look as staggered and random as possible to give it that natural looking appearance. But that's also got lights behind it that I would be able to access by sliding apart and turning on right there. So if we slide that back together, and then next video update, I'll have this waterfall looking better, and I'm going to keep working on the water. So once I get the second waterfall finished, and then a third waterfall is going to go right where these lights are on the rock work, and then I'll have to redo the base plates. But once we get that all done, I can go ahead and work on laying down the different colorations of blue and white around the base. And still a lot of design work to do, but really happy with how these arches turned out in that second waterfall. It's really tricky to try to get that to look decent from both angles. So when you look at it straight on or at an angle or sideways, which is pretty tricky, but trying to not make it look black-like. Anyways, we'll get another update in another couple weeks. Stay tuned.